Today I have a special treat for you. I'm gonna compare two of the most amazing OLED TVs on the market right now, the Samsung S90C and the Sony A95L. Both of these TVs use quantum dot filters to boost their brightness and color performance, making them really stand out from the crowd. But which of these two with this new amazing technology is better? Specifically, better for you and your situation? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the design. Both TVs are super thin and sleek, but the Samsung S90C has an edge here because it comes with a One Connect box that houses all the ports and cables, leaving the TV itself almost cable free. The Sony A95L, on the other hand, has all the ports on the back of the TV, which can be a bit messy and inconvenient. The Samsung S90C also has a slightly smaller bezel than the Sony A95L, giving it a more modern and minimalist look. Next, let's talk about the picture quality. Both TVs have stunning 4K resolution and support HDR formats like HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and HLG. However, the Sony A95L also supports Dolby Vision, which is a more advanced and dynamic HDR format that can enhance the contrast and colors of each scene. Samsung S90C does not support Dolby Vision, which is a bit disappointing. The Sony A95L also has a better image processing thanks to its cognitive processor XR, hence the name Sony Bravia XR, which can analyze and optimize every pixel on the screen. Samsung S90C has a neural quantum processor 4K, which is also good, but it's not as smart as the Sony's. The Sony A95L can handle low quality or low resolution content better, reducing noise and artifacts, while the Samsung S90C can struggle with some cable TV channels and streaming movies. Both TVs are very bright, thanks to their quantum dot filters, but the Samsung S90C is the winner here, as it can reach a peak brightness of nearly 1400 nits, which is 25% brighter than the Sony A95L. This means that the Samsung S90C can deliver more vivid, more realistic colors, especially in bright rooms or when watching HDR content. Samsung S90C also has a wider color gamut than the Sony A95L, covering 99% of the DCI-P3 color space compared to the 95% of the Sony A95L. The Samsung S90C can also handle reflections better thanks to its anti-glare coating, while the Sony A95L can be a bit more prone to glare, so consider this if you're watching TV in a very bright space. Both TVs have excellent contrast, black levels, as it's expected from OLED TVs, but the Sony A95L has a slight advantage here because it has a pixel contrast booster, which can enhance the brightness and color of each pixel, especially in dark scenes. The Sony A95L also has a better viewing angle than the Samsung S90C, meaning that the picture quality does not degrade as much when viewed from the sides. Finally, let's talk about something that is very important, the sound quality. Both TVs have decent built-in speakers, but the Sony A95L is the clear winner here because it has a unique acoustic surface audio system, which uses the screen itself as a speaker, creating a more immersive and realistic sound. Sony A95L also has a subwoofer on the back of the TV, which adds more bass and depth to the sound. The Samsung S90C has a standard 2.2 channel speaker system, which is fine, but is not as impressive as the Sony. So the big question here, guys, is which TV is better after all? This, of course, is going to depend on what you're looking for. If you want a TV that is super bright, that is colorful, that is versatile, especially for gaming, then of course the Samsung S90C is the choice. It has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports which support features like 4K at 120Hz, variable refresh rate, and auto low latency mode, making it ideal for consoles and PC gaming. It also has a lower input lag than the Sony A95L, which means that it responds faster to your commands. Samsung S90C is also typically much less expensive than the Sony A95L, which is a big plus. Now, if you want a TV that has a better picture quality and sound quality, especially for watching movies or series, if you are more like my type that watches more movies than playing games, then the Sony A95 is a better choice. It has better image processing, better HDR support, better contrast, and better sound, making it a more cinematic and immersive experience. It also has 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, which is enough for most users, and it still supports gaming features like 4K at 120Hz and variable refresh rate, which is not bad at all. Not as good as the Samsung, but not bad at all. So, just consider it's a bit more expensive. But those are the cards that we're playing with. Now, that's it, you guys. There you have it. Samsung S90C and the Sony A95 are both really amazing OLED TVs, but they have different strengths and weaknesses. I hope this comparison help you decide which one is right for you. So, hope you learned something new, hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.